Mirana, then there's going to be a Bane Visage support duo instead, and I don't know if that's the right choice here. They don't really have the best of synergy of those two.
Yeah, and... Oh, let's try the mage. And meanwhile, VP, they want to start things with a bang here in China. Yol on your Visage, John on your Bane, Sidoi the Prophet, BZZ the Drow, and that leaves G as the Mirana, but they're going to be contested here soon. Burrow Strike could really hit a lot of heroes. Does he get it off? He got out! Long DD! He might go down, he got a 3-hero stun, but the follow-up simply isn't there. Jot him into the pit, can try to deny himself to Roshan, and it's Hal damage doing the work here at level 1. As they get the first blood, Jot him... Oh, no, not the first blood, the first kill of the fight. Now the deny coming out, and Yol getting chased out. DD nuking, 820 chasing. They'll get a third kill here, so 1 deny, so combat build here. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not sure who he's targeting with the Blade Mail. I think, to be honest, the way OB are looking to play this game, I don't think Sidoi will be the target. So I think the Blade Mail is slightly wasted here, since yes, he can TP in and try to open the fight and then turn on the Blade Mail, but they're just going to ignore it. They're going to kill the Drow. Always.
Speaking of that Drow, BZZ is not afraid at all. He's just tanking for the Mystic Flare, but now the Lycan's onto him, and maybe now he should be a bit more worried. Feedscript comes out, holding DD in place, bringing him low, but not finishing off G. Also dropping low on the point, it's a bloodbath in the bottom lane. Joe picked off as well, it's 4 dead, a buyback on the Sand King, 820. Uno down here, it's going to be a 5-man wipe against OB. Obviously it's nice for a Skyrad mage, but just like your point, he's not generally going to be the focus. Well, with that said, OB are moving towards it. Okay, scratch what I said, he is the focus. 2-hero Burrow. Epicenter to follow this one up with the Mechless Pump, trying to keep them alive a bit longer, while Yol turns with the Familiars and chunks down the Sand King. BZZ comes roaring in as well. With a BKB here, he's pretty strong, but then they get in his face, he loses his damage. This could be going apart. No, Medallion Pop, the look to turn, Yol will finish off one. Now the Drow's got her damage back, focusing on DD. Yeah, out of range for the time being. There's a swap in from Xiao, but it's on to G. And so the Familiars can just finish Xiao off during this time. Feedscript was there. They get that 3-for-3 exchange. Honestly, not too shabby. Sit back and split push. And I think even losing your Prophet once is just well worth it.
3 even wasted here by Joe. Unless if they get this themselves. This is a cheeky play. I don't think...
OP, also, they have a fast Roshan lineup as well. We'll see. Arrow's ready for G. He's got to go in soon. Burrow Strike came through, and it wasn't on too much as the BKB Drow Ranger walks into the pit, focusing right now on the Lycanthrope, but BZZ gets trapped in with the Lycan. Ends up losing most of his health, not all of it though, and now begins to chase others out. BZZ dropping incredibly low here, will be finished off. DD might kill off the Familiars, one more Quill will do it. No Familiars for this fight, no Drow Ranger either, but still they stand strong. They'll buy back on the Mirana who just went down. Now a 2-hero Burrow again. OP actually taking the fight, losing the Drow, losing the Familiars to the Bristleback, now picking up a gem in the midst of it. 820 going ham, but the buybacks might be too much. They'll lose a 4th, and now it's only Xiao and goes for the TP out. Not going to happen. Gem pass back the other way. And VP, with those extra lives, actually a triple buyback for them, will end up... They're getting to that point where they'll have the 4 BKBs. The Banes is a ways off, but the others are about to come out. Now they're going mid. It's Brown on Joe.
No Quelling Blade.
No Quelling Blade. He has a TP scroll. Familiar stun isn't up for 9 seconds, and with the Necro 3 pop, they'll actually force them back. Now Long DD plates it. Goes on to Sidoi. Didn't get off his blade now first. Oh, Long DD just melts to the BKB of Sidoi. The brain sap in the Feedscript from Jotam. Well, now they've caught out another on the backside of the fight. BZZ getting a lot accomplished here with his BKB and his auto attack. Xiao popped his Ghost Scepter, but now caught in the middle of the fight after an initiating sprout. Will end up going down. Epicenter will deal with the Aegis. Long DD though, can he fight after this? Doesn't look like it. Brought down by some follow-up soul assumption damage, and now the Necro 3 is really...
It's nice to see this from VP. I feel like it's a little bit uncharacteristic. Of course, it's a very obvious thing to do when you're playing the Prophet lineup, but it's fair to say that they're being a little bit more cautious than usual. Okay,
swap in to start this one off. BZZ got caught out immediately. He used this BKB on life number 1, but Familiars are here. They're trying to focus the Bristleback, but they're quickly dropping to the Quill Spray. Now stopping it, coming back up. There's a full duration feed here. Epicenter comes through, really only damaging the Visage during this time. The BZZ just ignores it with his blade. Now G had his BKB up as well. Now the Bristleback will fall, and Drow Ranger comes back for round number 2. But they're getting on. This is where the siege really begins. They put a fresh set of Familiars out in 20 seconds. Can they hold the line again? That was again a really well executed defense considering OB's position, but I don't know if it's enough since they're gonna sleep up the Sand King here. Now they'll isolate Joe and just look at him melt to the Familiar. Then it's the auto types from Drow. Easy kills. And this will be a second later for Axe, and probably GG if they don't stop it now. BZZ, he does Manta, and Neb runs out of the Mystic Flare, turns and delivers from the corner, the tree line, keep him safe, and the old boys are looking a little bit out of shape here. They'll tap out in game 1.
I like their draft. I think it came down to one or two team fights where they just, I don't want to say they weren't coordinated, but it seemed like the timing just wasn't as crisp as we would expect out of them. Of course, it is mainly retired players, if not all of them actually, so I wasn't sure going into this game what exactly to expect. I really liked the draft personally. I think they had a lot of potential with it, but never really got the execution.